Is in a day and time where, you know, the black man can speak much louder to who he is and how he move. Yeah. Because to keep it real, back then, when you was listening to Yusuf Bey or if you was listening to Minister Farrakhan, it was like they was pushing a hard line. Yeah. And a lot of black people was, you know, still Christian, still wasn't open-minded to living and learning through other religions as well. Now you race up to today, you can go online, you can learn with your brother, a various amount of religions, and still say, you know what, I stand on what I stand on. So that's why I was like interesting to know that you've been traveling the world and you're not getting that backlash from, you know.
I mean, I get backlash, but I think it's a lot of it is hidden. You understand me? Like when you think about social media, you know, if my platform didn't have no restrictions on it, I'd probably have 10 million followers. You know what I mean? 20 million followers. Every video probably be hitting 100,000 views, right? And so it's subtle now, right? Like it's the restricting of, we're not gonna let you blow all the way up. When, you know, I must took over Twitter, every time I tweeted, I get thousands and thousands of retweets and followers are just driving it. I literally had an increase of like double, right? Because they took off whatever shadow ban that they had on me for that moment, and you get to see how you arise exponentially without it. Social media is not a place that's organic, it's controlled, right? And it's controlled by a lot of, you know, those who are in control, of course, in power. And if those people are in opposition of your message, what they're gonna do? They're gonna shadow ban it, right? That only makes sense because they control it. So when you see my reach and a lot of my peers' reach, that's not according to, you know, the metrics of their real stardom and real influence. That's the controlled influence, right? We're not gonna let that just go wildfire. And that becomes a new thing that all of the people in society are tapped into, right? So, you know, a lot of it is subtle. It's like you're going against a machine. You understand me? You're going against a system, and I understand why they do it. Their job is to try to subdue the truth. My job is to get it out there, right? So it's up to me to continue to figure out a way as a God, how do I maintain presence and status and that energy and have consistency and progress? And it's theirs to try to stop that from growing too big to where it interferes with anything that they have going on, if it does. So, you know, we fighting against larger things than just people. We fighting against machines and institutions.